In the heart of New York's Central Park Zoo, beneath the sprawling branches of ancient oak trees, lived Samson, a majestic lion with a golden mane that shimmered like the sun. His deep, rumbling voice resonated through the enclosure, a protector of his realm, fiercely devoted to his friends. Benny the squirrel, a quick-witted little creature with bright, beady eyes. Larry the snake, who glided silently through the grass. And the gentle, graceful giraffes who often towered above them all. Among them was Ryan, Samson's spirited cub, whose playful roars echoed like laughter in the wild. One fateful day, a woman named Darcy entered the zoo, her eyes cold and calculating. With her clipboard in hand and a team of workers from Child Protective Services, she announced, "We're here to take Ryan." Samson's heart sank as he heard his son's terrified cries. "Dad, don't let them take me." The anguish in Ryan's voice pierced through the air like an arrow, igniting a fierce resolve in Samson. "I will get my son back," he vowed, his eyes narrowing as he rallied his friends. The group set off through the tangled paths of the park, determination burning in their hearts. They journeyed far and wide, the scent of blooming flowers and the rustle of leaves accompanying them, until they arrived at a towering white mansion, the lair of Darcy. Samson approached the door, summoning the courage that lay deep within him. "Give me my son!" he bellowed, his voice echoing off the walls. Darcy appeared with a sly smile. "You're not going to see him, not ever." It was then that Ryan spotted his father and lunged towards him. "Dad!" he cried, but Darcy grasped him tightly, pulling him away. In a moment of desperation, Samson pushed against the door. "Big mistake," Darcy warned, her eyes glinting with malice. As they clashed, Samson fought valiantly, fueled by love. "I love my son!" he roared, but Darcy retaliated with fierce determination, knocking him to the ground. Benny, witnessing his friend's plight, chirped, "We have to do something." Nigel, the giraffe, nodded, "Let's bust in." Meanwhile, darkness enveloped Samson as he fell unconscious, waking to the sterile scent of a hospital room. Darcy loomed over him, a mask clutched in her hand, ready to sedate him. Samson's heart raced as he inhaled the gas, his body weakened. Just when all hope seemed lost, he heard a commotion. His friends had arrived to fight for him. Benny, Nigel, Bridget the giraffe, and Larry charged into action, distracting Darcy in a fray that lasted for what felt like hours. It was Ryan who emerged next, small yet fierce, charging at Darcy with all he had. The sight filled Samson with pride, igniting a fire within him. As Darcy seized the paddles to finish Samson off, the roar that erupted from him was a primal sound of a father's love, echoing through the mansion. The force of his roar knocked Darcy off balance, and she stumbled backward, crashing through the window to her demise. With Darcy defeated, Samson and his friends rushed outside, only to be confronted by corrupt CPS workers blocking their path. "Hand him over," one shouted, but Samson's growl filled the air, shaking the trees. "No," Ryan exclaimed, wide-eyed at his father's power. In the chaos, the workers stumbled, crashing into the nearby foliage, leaving a clear path for Samson and Ryan. "We're going home," Samson said, relief flooding his voice. "And I will always love you, Ryan." The young cub beamed, looking up at the towering trees around him. "The forest is so big," he marveled. "Yes, it is," Samson replied, pulling his son into a tight embrace. "And you make it all the more beautiful." As they made their way back to Central Park, joy radiated from Samson's heart. He was whole again, united with his beloved son, their bond stronger than any force that dared to come between them.